is going to be an end of year practice to reflect on the year that we're leaving behind and focus our energy on moving forward to a new year, a new start. So we're going to spend some time in a few holds, poses, and we're going to lead up to our peak pose, which will be compass pose for change of directions, Surya Yantrasana. And there will be lots of other options for modifications, skipping poses, skipping vinyasas. So we're going to take it nice and slow this morning. We're going to start in child's pose, Balasana. So come onto your hands and knees. If you've got a bolster or a pillow and you want to take more of a restorative pose, you can take this under your chest. You're going to have your knees wide apart, your big toes touching. You're going to sit your bottom back to your heels, and then you're going to fold forward, either forehead to the ground or to your bolster. We're going to take some time here to be present on the mat, to focus on where we are now and how we feel now, to allow ourselves to stop moving, to stand still. Slow your breath, slow your mind. Think back at your year, what you may have achieved, what have been your highlights, the people you've met, the people you've left behind. Inhale all of those images in, and with an open mouth, exhale them out. Again, inhale through your nose, deep into your belly. The past year, open mouth, exhale it out. Continue these long, deep breaths with a closed mouth. Inhaling, exhaling through your nose. And maybe now take the opportunity to set an intention for the year ahead. Maybe something you want to achieve, or how you want to react to certain changes, or maybe something that you really liked about this year that you want to carry forward into the new year. And sit with this intention and visualize it. And if you are using a bolster, just move it to the side. Come down with forehead onto the ground for a slightly deeper stretch, keeping your bottom pressed back towards your heels, reaching your arms forward. Belly is expanding with every inhale and contracting with every exhale. From here, gently walk your hands towards the right so you can feel a stretch in the left side of your body, keeping your bottom pressed back towards your heels. And switch sides. So walk your hands across the mat over to the right side so you can feel, over to the left side so you can feel the stretch along the right side of your body. Nice and gentle to begin with. Come back to center. Come up into a tabletop position. We're going to take some cat-cows. So shoulders, elbows, wrists stacked in one line, hips over knees. Inhale, lift your chin, open up your chest. Exhale to round your spine, look down to the mat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Come back to a neutral spine. Walk your hands forward, coming into puppy pose here. So you can make the stretch as deep as you want it, aiming to get the shoulders down towards the mat, your chin or your forehead down towards the mat. Inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, gently walk your hands slightly back towards you. We're going to thread the needle so you can keep your right hand in front of you. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, thread your left arm underneath your right shoulder. Bring your left ear down towards the mat. Feel the twist in your upper back. Breathe here. Inhale your left arm up and switch sides. So bring your left hand out in front of you. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale. Right arm threads underneath the left shoulder. Right ear comes towards the mat. Feeling the twist in the upper back. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale back in front of you. We're going to push up to a downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So tuck your toes under, sit your hips back towards your toes, lift your hips off the ground, lift your knees off the ground, push back through your shoulders, through your legs, pedaling out your feet. Head hangs heavy, no tension in your neck. Find stillness. It's okay if your heels aren't reaching the ground. We're pushing through the palm of our hands, fingers spread apart, lifting through the shoulders, lifting through the spine, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling, pushing back through our hamstrings, through our legs, reaching our heels down towards the ground. Inhale, exhale. Look forward and slowly walk your feet in between your hands. They can be hip distance apart, and take a generous bend in your knees. Take opposite hand to opposite elbow, and let's just pause here in ragdoll. You can bend and straighten, alternate knees. Let the neck hang heavy and loose, no tension here. Find stillness. Lower your fingertips towards the ground and come up to a halfway lift, flat back position. Exhale to forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, roll up vertebra by vertebra from the base of the spine up towards the top to your shoulders. Roll your shoulders back. Come and stand with feet together. Going to come into an eagle pose. So we're going to take the right leg, cross it over the left. If you can't balance or you're new to balancing, Find a chair or a wall to hold on to. The right leg crosses over the left. You can tuck your right toes behind your left calf, and we're going to take the left arm underneath the right with palms and fingers holding on together, and we're going to sit into the left leg whilst we raise our hands higher and gaze on a point in front of us. Hold here, improving our balance, concentration. Breathe, hold on, and release. So come up, unfold your legs, unfold your arms, shake it out. And we're going to take this on the other side. So again, if you need to hold on to something, feel free. We're going to take the left leg over the right, tuck it under. We're taking the right arm under the left, palms together. Lift your palms as you sit lower and deeper into your eagle pose. Breathe here. Inhale to release slowly. We're going to warm the body up by taking sun salutation. So inhale, arms up. You can take a back bend here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back to chaturanga. Or you can lower your chin, chest, knees, hips to the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, step, walk, or jump between your hands. Halfway lift, forward fold. Inhale, raise your arms all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Adho Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right foot between your hands. Lower your back knee to the ground. We're going to take half splits here. So straighten out through your right leg. You can lift your toes up off the mat. We're going to stretch through the right hamstring. You can lower your chest or your chin towards your right knee. Feel the stretch along the back of the right leg. Breathe here. Going to come back to our low lunge here and just walk the right foot out towards the side. So we're in a wide-legged low lunge. I'm going to take a lizard pose here. So you can keep the back knee on the ground. You can lift it up. You can stay in this pose, or you can come down onto your elbows if you want a deeper stretch. Feel free to use bricks, blocks, bolsters if you need them. Breathe here. Wherever you are, come back up, and we're going to walk this right foot along towards the left side. So we're coming into a pigeon pose. Again, if you're not able to get your hips completely down towards the mat, you can take a block here. Inhale your chest up. Exhale to fold forward. On your next inhale, come back up. And we're going to lift up through the back leg and push back to three-legged dog. From here, we're going to open up the hip, bend the knee, just feel the stretch again over the right side of the body. Inhale your right leg back up. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs. And we'll take this on the other side. So inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot comes between your hands. Lower the back leg to the ground. And we're going to take a half splits on the left side. So rock your hips back, straighten through the left leg. You can lift your toes, your ankle back towards you as you fold over your left leg and feel the stretch in the left hamstring here. Breathe here. Come back to a low lunge and walk your left foot out towards the side. So it's on the outer side of your left hand. And you can stay with your back knee on the ground again, or you can lift. And we're going to take a lizard pose. So you can stay in this low, wide-legged lunge, or you can fold yourself forward down onto your elbows. Any variation that works for you. On your inhale, come back up, and we're going to heel toe this foot over towards the right side of the mat. We're going to come down into our pigeon pose. Again, take support if you need it underneath your left hip. Inhale to lift through the chest. Exhale, fold forward. On your next inhale, come back up. We're going to take three-legged dog with the left leg lifted. Open up the hip, bend your knee, feel the stretch along the left side of the body. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right foot between your hands. Inhale up into a crescent lunge. Exhale into warrior two. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale, option for side angle, which can be supported with your forearm on your right thigh and your left arm extended above your ear, or with your right hand down on the outside of your right foot, or take a brick or a block for extra support here. Reaching into the outer border of the left foot. Inhaling back to reverse warrior. Exhaling down to a low lunge. Inhale to step back, shift forward, all the way down, or to chaturanga. Inhale for cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, step between your hands. Come up into a crescent lunge. Open into warrior two. Inhale for reverse warrior. Exhale for a side angle. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale back to reverse warrior. Exhale to a low lunge. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Look between your hands. Step or jump your feet to the outer edges of your hands. And sit down into a malasana or a low squat. Use your elbows to push your knees out, hands to heart center. As you inhale and lift your chin, lift your chest, try and straighten through your spine, opening up the hips here. From here, take support with your hands and just come on to your bottom. So you're in a seated position. Extend your legs out in front of you. Reach your toes and your ankles back towards you. Quadriceps engaged, thighs engaged, pushing our knees down towards the mat. Hands either side of your hips, reaching tall through your spine, through the crown of your head. And rest here in this active, supported pose. Remembering to breathe nice, deep, long breaths through your nose. Shoulders rolled back, space between your shoulders and your ears. From here, we're going to take Paschimottanasana, forward fold. So inhale your arms up. Try to keep that length in your spine. Fold and hinge from your hips, from your low back. You reach towards your feet, towards your shins or your calves or wherever you can reach. And then gently rest your head forward. Inhale back up, and we're going to start some preparations for our compass pose. So we're going to start with bringing our left leg in towards our right hip. Fold the right leg, bend the knee, take hold of your right foot with your hands, and we're going to aim to straighten the leg and bring it as close to the face as we can, but keeping a nice straight tall spine and trying to keep your thigh in towards your chest. Wherever your leg reaches, that's fine. Just keep trying and feel the stretch in the hamstring and the core strength that you're using for this pose. Breathe here. Exhale, bend that knee, and we're going to switch sides. So take the right heel in towards the left hip, left foot planted on the floor, left knee bent. Take hold of your foot with both your hands. Inhale to lift the left leg up, trying to reach tall through the crown of the head with a nice straight spine. Exhale to release. Take a butterfly pose, so Baddha Konasana. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together to touch. Again, lifting tall through the chest, through the crown of the head, flapping the knees down towards the mat, opening up the hips, the thighs. And if you feel like it, you can take stillness and fold forward, head towards the mat or towards your big toes. Inhale to come back up. So we're going to keep the left leg in towards the groin, towards the right hip. And we're going to take hold of the right leg in our hands and we're going to cradle the baby. So you're going to take the sole of the right foot into your left elbow crease. You're going to wrap your right elbow around your right knee and see if you can bind your hands. Sitting nice and tall, we're going to just take some gentle swinging of the right hip. Okay, and release. We're going to switch sides. So bring the right foot down and take hold of the left leg. So sole of the left foot comes in towards the right elbow crease, left elbow around the left knee. We're going to clasp our hands, sit nice and tall, bring the leg in towards the chest as much as possible. Just going to take some gentle swinging here. And release. Keep your right leg folded. We're going to cross the left leg over so the left foot comes to the outside of the right thigh. We're going to take a gentle spinal twist. So left hand comes out behind. Inhale the right arm up. You can take the right elbow to the left knee and look over the left shoulder. Or if it's in your practice and you'd like to take a deeper twist and a bind, you can thread the right hand underneath the left thigh and take hold of your hand on the other side. Inhaling, exhaling here. And release, and we're going to switch sides. So the left leg comes underneath the left heel in towards the right hip. The right foot crosses over the left thigh. We're going to bring the right arm out behind us. Inhale, the left arm up. Take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee and look back over your right shoulder, trying to keep a nice tall straight spine. Or if you want to bind, taking the left hand, threading it underneath the right thigh, taking the right hand round to clasp. Okay, exhale to release. So hopefully our hamstrings and our side bodies and twists are warm enough now that we're going to attempt our compass pose. So we'll start with the right leg. Bring your left heel in towards your groin. We're going to cradle the baby again. So take the right leg, the sole of the right foot in to the elbow crease on the left. Wrap your right hand and arm around your right knee. Cradle your baby. And then we're going to take the right leg and see if we can bring it over the right shoulder. And if this is where you get to today, that's absolutely fine. Focus on sitting up nice and tall and getting the right knee as close to the right shoulder as possible. If you're feeling more warm and more open, you're going to take your left hand, turn it to face outwards and grab the outside of your right foot. You're going to rest your right hand on the mat and you're going to extend your right leg and look over the left shoulder underneath the left arm. Breathe here. And when you're ready, You can release that side. You can shake it out. It's a very deep twisting pose with a deep hamstring stretch. So if you don't feel quite warm enough from this practice, make sure you take some extra stretches first so you can be warm before you try that pose again. So we're going to try on the other side. You'll notice a difference one side to the other. Bring the right heel in towards the hip or towards the groin. We're going to take cradle the baby with the left leg. The left sole of the foot comes into the right elbow crease. Left elbow wraps around the left knee. And if this is where you want to stay today, enjoy the stretch along your hip, your ITB. Sit nice and tall. Open up your chest. If you want to try and bring the left leg over your left shoulder, maybe this is what you're going to practice to achieve today. And then if you want to take this pose even further, you're going to take your right hand, turn it to face outwards, take the outside of your left foot, bring your left hand out to the side as you extend through the left leg, look out over the right shoulder, underneath the right arm, twisting the body, and hold as long as you like, and safely come back down. It's a very intense pose, but it's our compass pose, leading us into the new year. Wherever you are, take a child's pose. Reach your hips back towards your heels, reaching your fingertips forward, slowing down here. Option to take an inversion here if you want to get upside down. So you can take legs up the wall, you can take a shoulder stand, or you can take a headstand. We haven't warmed up our neck very much in this practice, so only take the headstand if you're feeling warm enough. And so I'll give you 1 minute to take whatever inversion you'd like today. And wherever you are, make your way into our final resting wind down sequence. So we're going to come onto our backs. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Squeeze nice and tight. Open your arms out towards the side. Look over to the left. Drop your knees to the right, keeping your left shoulder on the mat. Feel the twist in your body. Inhale back towards center, and take this on the other side. Drop your knees to the left, gaze over to the right. Inhale back to center. We're going to take happy baby pose. So take the outside of your feet or your big toes, drawing your knees in towards the ground. Low back presses in towards the mat. You can take stillness or movement here, whatever feels good. Hug your knees in towards your chest one last time. And then for our Shavasana, if you've got a blanket, something to cover yourself, feel free. I know it's very cold where I am, so going to relax with the arms either side of the body, legs wider than hip distance apart. Take any movement you need now to feel comfortable as we slow down the breath, slow down the mind with our eyes closed. Relaxing the forehead, the eyebrows, the tongue and the lips. Relaxing the shoulders and the elbows, the forearms, the wrists and the fingers, melting into the ground. The low back relaxes, your hips, your pelvis, no tension. Your legs melt into the ground. Relax your ankles and your toes. Your whole body is relaxed. Feel the sensations as your body recovers from the practice. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Hold it at the top. And take a big open mouth exhale. Return to the normal rhythm of your breath. If you have time, stay in Shavasana as long as you like. Otherwise, start to bring movement back to your fingers, back to your toes, to your ankles, your wrists, elbows, knees. Take a full body stretch, reach your arms up above your head, and slowly come onto your right side with your eyes closed. Take a moment here. Keeping your eyes closed, support yourself into a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart center. Remind yourself of your intention for the coming year. And again, take a moment to visualize you as that person, or doing that thing, or feeling that way. And let's take a moment to express gratitude for our practice, for our body's capabilities, for the people in our lives. Rub your hands together, generate heat between your hands. Place your warm hands over your closed eyes. Gently and humbly bow forward and open your eyes. Namaste.